Hi, it's Belle from Ignite Art Therapies, and this week's question's from Belinda, and it's a question that I absolutely love because I think sometimes people are a little bit scared to come and seek the help that they need for fear of what Belinda asks about. So she asks, what if I'm really emotional and just going to sit there and blubber throughout the session? Should I wait until I'm in a better place? My first response to that, Belinda, is no, come along. But I do understand that it can be really tricky and you might be a little bit anxious about what's going to happen in a session. So the whole idea of getting help and seeking therapy and exploring your own life is that sometimes we don't actually have another space to do that. And even with our partners, family, all that type of thing, we're not necessarily able to fully express because there's other things happening in the relationship or whatever. So my response to that is that this is the space to blubber and totally lose it if you need to. And I know that doesn't always come easily, but it's about knowing that a therapist is there to hold the space for you, so whatever that is. I remember one client actually who used to come and sit in the opposite chair to me and just cry and cry and cry. We didn't actually speak that much, but there was lots of release happening. Because this person in their world was the person who used to have everything together, all of that type of thing. And people didn't know how to cope when they weren't coping. And in actual fact, their partner said to me one day, oh, Belle, they love coming and talking to you. And I had a little think about that. And I thought, we actually don't do that much talking. But what there is talking without talking, because it's that pure expression and a space to feel safe to really explore and express what's happening. Because let's face it, sometimes there's stuff that nobody else really understands, but we need a space to have a look at that and really express it. One thing I do want to say though is that we, as therapists, we shouldn't leave you in that really vulnerable state before you go home. So as trained therapists, and this is why you need to see people who are trained and know how to deal with big emotion, because the last thing we want you to do is to go back in your car, you're still a blubbering mess, and you can't control your emotions and then have an accident or something like that. So it is the therapist's responsibility just to make sure that you're okay before you go home. If you need to have a cup of tea or something like that before you leave, then that's fine as well. But also, you don't have to go to the dark depths of your soul all of the time. This is about containing the space, ensuring that you're okay, and you only go as far as you want to go. No therapist should ever force you to be talking about things that you don't want to talk about. This space is entirely for you. And so I just want to reiterate that yes, it can be really nerve-wracking coming and seeing somebody to get help. Yes, you may cry, but a therapist is used to that and should no way interrupt that process for you unless that you need further help, or it's not contained, or we may need someone to come and pick you up if you're not feeling up for driving and that type of thing. So it's you will work together with me or with another therapist to really sort out what's working for you. I think that's sort of my main points on that one. But please, I sort of know that it can be hard to pick up that phone and make the first appointment. But if you feel like you're not coping or need to explore something, or a button is constantly getting pushed, come and share the space so that you can work out what's happening for you. You can work through it rather than staying stuck in it and explore it. But most importantly, and I think this is the most important part of therapy, it is a place where you can say and do whatever you need to do to heal that part of you or to understand it and get insight. And I think that's the key to everything that we do. I use art as the medium. Sometimes we talk, sometimes we don't need to talk because we can't find the words for it. So don't let the whole idea that you're going to cry prevent you from coming and getting the help. I think it's really important, and I actually think we all should have therapy, that there's things for us to all explore, whether it's stepping into our future, what's happening in the present, or the things that are holding us back. So I love that question, Belinda. And please, if you need help, give us a call. Make sure that you're seeking the support that you need whether it's be from family or someone outside, which I think is one of the benefits in coming and having therapy, having someone completely neutral where you can express exactly what's happening for you. So thank you so much. I hope that that's been of help to you guys, and please feel free to be in touch if you need anything else, and keep the questions coming. They've been fantastic, great variety. Add your comments below. Think about some good experiences that you may have had when you've been a little bit scared about coming, but knowing that the therapeutic space is just for you. So have a great week, everyone, and we'll see you next week for another question. Take care.